Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 25th of September to the 1st of October 2017. We are finally stepping out of the very long Mercury retrograde phase that we've had that seemed to last all over the summer, because it was tagged with 2 eclipses and also a number of the external planets turning direct and retrograde as well. So this has been an elongated period since about June. So Mercury's out of the shadow now and will be stepping into Libra by next weekend. And as we're still in the new moon window, the Virgo new moon, we can actually begin to set some intentions now. So we stepped over the equinox point last week, and now we're starting to see a clear road ahead. Some of the aspects that we have this week are oppositions. And an opposition is when 2 planets are opposite each other in the sky, and each one needs to be recognised for its value, and a middle ground needs to be found. So we begin the week with Mars and Neptune opposite each other. Mars wants to be super productive in Virgo, and Neptune is at home in Pisces, retrograde, diving into the worlds of imagination and the dreaming. So these 2 are at odds. Although we really are raring to go now, we've got that back to school feel, we've got lots of Virgo energy, and like I say, we do have, for a short while at least, a clear road ahead. But we do need to remember what we've learnt over the summer, which is we really do create everything from our imagination first, from our passion, from our excitement, from what feels right on a resonant tone, rather than just rushing into making up lists, creating structures and being busy for the sake of being busy. So where do we put our energy? Mars says take your soul force energy and direct it upwards. So again, this isn't even an outwards thing, this is a where can we value our energy and our time and our skills and actually put them to the highest possible service, with purpose and with depth. So we need to have a look at readjusting the way that we work. Just because we've been taught that doing more is going to bring more success, or being busy is the way to run things, that's not necessarily true, and this week will be a walking meditation on that. So what do we care about, and where's that caring coming from? How does it feel within us, and how can we radiate that? There's a sense of effortlessness once we actually tune in to our real frequency, and we get to shine and attract back to us on our easier level. So the temptation to be super busy with all of this Virgo energy, we've got recently the Venus, Mars, Mercury and the new moon. Neptune opposite there is calling us in to be a little bit more reflective and to refine what the purpose and the point of it all is, and to connect with our true frequency and to become that and to birth from our imagination. We should be feeling quite spacious now. We've cleared away a lot of false narratives, a lot of limiting beliefs and a lot of external structures to become self-supporting, flexible and strong. So as we step into Monday and Tuesday, there should be a sense of flow with the Libra energies that are coming in now, a sense of grace, a sense of room to breathe and to move. So not rushing to fill that up with jobs and tasks and projects and thoughts too quickly, but maybe just spend the beginning of the week in a expansive, radiant celebration of our new liberated selves. By Tuesday we have another opposition. We have Jupiter opposite Uranus. So Jupiter is the one that's cleared the space. Jupiter likes to clear any blocks out of the way so that we have a clear road ahead. And opposite we've got Uranus saying, are you really you? There's a call to independence, especially independent thought. So we've cleared away a lot of negative, limiting beliefs and thoughts and ways of thinking. So now can we actually focus on what is true, the core truth, what is independently us rather than groupthink, and where we're really coming from, what we really care about on the Uranian level would be our vision and our uniqueness, and celebrating that. So there's a sense of inner authority and integrity here that can have a bit of push and pull on Tuesday to balance those 2 opposites. Freedom versus responsibility may come up. Self and others may come up. But to be our own integral authority is possibly the core message of this one. Pluto has been stationary for the last few weeks and slowly turns direct by Thursday. So this adds some more weight to the mix. We've got the heavyweights, like I say, turning backwards and forwards, and Pluto has been steadily deconstructing, getting back to basics, getting back to firm ground, firm foundations, what we stand on and for. So this works very well when we're connecting into our imagination and our true frequency, because we should be clear now, not only with our Uranian vision of where we're heading, now that we've been stripped back to our true selves, but also with the passion of our inspiration with Neptune, and then Pluto saying, okay, well, now that you know what you stand on and for, now that you've stripped back to firm foundations, then it's time to step forward and put a plan together. So 3 planets all making very strong aspect on Thursday. Power, mastery and independence all come together, and it's up to us how we harness and direct that force. And then by the weekend we have the last day of Mercury in Virgo. As I say, this has been a long affair since June, so we can do all the summing up. What have we learnt? Much revelation, removing of the veils. The veils of illusion have been lifted, and we should be looking with much greater clarity and simplicity. So maybe a retrospective on Friday and over the weekend to see with clear eyes, to look at reality, to acknowledge all the work that you've done, and to see all the veils of illusion that have been lifted and just how different your perspective is now. And then by the weekend, Mercury moves into Libra. Libra is the sign of liberation. So we have that space cleared, we have that room to dance and flow and breathe. There's so much going on this week that it's worth taking time out each day just to flow, just to be in the moment, and just to feel the excitement. Mercury in Libra will bring our soul expression to the fore, our creativity, and a feeling of grace, harmony and peace. So a very strong week, but by the weekend we should be feeling that we've got a clearish road ahead, that we know ourselves, we have a vision, we're standing on firm ground, and we've connected deep within to the light at the centre of each cell so that we can radiate, having cleared the space to move and flow, and then just allowing every day to happen, because one of the biggest lessons I feel that we've had over the summer is to let go of mental control and just to surrender to the fact that what we're thinking and feeling is naturally unfolding and creating our reality, but we don't need to make that happen with plans and timelines. Can let go a little bit and just create from a bigger space. So those are the horoscopes this week, and I'll see you next week. If you'd like to take a look at your soul plan, your birth chart, then I am available one-to-one or over Skype to have a look at where these energies are happening for you and to reconnect you with your intricate design and how you can work with your own natal energies. I also have the online group where we've got regular discussions on many esoteric subjects as well as what's going on right now for us. And of course I have my long astrology course, which is a 13-module course that you can take over 3 years, or just do the first 3 modules as a foundation. I have a trilogy of tarot courses and 2 moon magic courses and an elemental magic course as well. Those all come with notes and a video and access by email to me. So if you do feel like engaging on a soulful course of study over the autumn and into the winter, then please do contact me. And for any of that, on zoeheinz7@gmail.com.